My name is Ellie. Thank you for coming and practicing with me today. So this is a roughly 10-minute video for just setting intentions, breathing and doing a little bit of a gentle warm-up for your day. It's perfect, I would say, for the morning when you've just woken up, or any point in the morning when you can fit it in. You can do it any time though, really. So we'll be setting intentions, which really is best to keep that nice and simple. But what setting an intention for your day does is it sets the tone, it gives you something to come back to, it makes you accountable for your attitude and your actions. And there is a saying that our intention creates our reality. So our mental thought and intention affects our words and affects our actions, and then will affect our everyday. So it could be, for example, that you find yourself up in your head a lot thinking about things and you're not really in the moment. So it could be that for that day your intention is to be in the present moment. I will be in the present moment. I will be present with the people around me. So that's an example. So yeah, it can really change your day, in that you're making the choice to have a better day or a better attitude, and you're actively slowly starting to rewire your thought patterns and consciously and actively take a positive change in your day. And it's a really simple way to do it. It's just getting into that habit of doing it. So let's begin. So you really just need a mat or something comfy to sit on. If you've got tea and a candle and all that, then that's lovely and that's really nice, but you don't need it. So sit in a cross-legged seat, or maybe kneeling if that's better for you, and bring your hands onto your knees, back of the hands onto the knees, palms facing up, so they're in this open, receptive position. Roll your shoulders up, down and back, and you can sit on something too, so that it can help to sit on like a cushion or a blanket. That's an option as well. So close your eyes when you're ready. If you prefer to have your eyes open, if it feels more comfortable for you to have your eyes open and gaze softly down, that's okay too. Feeling rooted and grounded through the sit bones, just bring your attention to the legs, the feet, the sit bones. And then lifting and lengthening gently up through the spine, all the way to the crown of your head. And relax the shoulders down and back. Taking a big breath in through your nose and a long breath out through your mouth. And then just breathing naturally and tuning into your current experience. So any sounds outside of the room or inside of the room. And just letting them be there. Feeling the temperature of the air on your skin and your clothes against your skin. And then bringing your attention more inward, more to yourself, how you're feeling now. And we'll do a bit of just simple deep breathing. So breathing in through your nose, down into the belly, let the belly fill. And then long exhales out through your nose or your mouth. Whatever feels best for you. Breaths out through the mouth can feel particularly releasing. Inhaling through the nose, travelling down into the belly, let the belly fill. Nice grounding breaths. And long breaths out, so elongating the breath out. And deepening the breath as you breathe in. A few more rounds like that. returning to a natural breath. And from this more still, quiet and present place, we can now set our intention for the day. So just intuitively, don't overthink it, just something that comes up for you, something that you think would be helpful for you to focus on and to come back to the rest of the day. Whatever it is, just really let it land. Say it a few times internally or externally if you want to. Okay, and then we'll take one more big breath in through the nose, down into the belly. And a long exhale out through your mouth. Bring your palms together so that they meet. And they meet the heart center for Anjali Mudra. Bow your forehead down to your fingertips. Bat the eyelids open here. And then lifting your head, and we'll start some gentle movement. So, flowing with movement with breath. Inhale up, reach your arms up, palms meet at the top, and then exhale through the nose or the mouth. Bring the palms down, and we'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in and reach up, and exhale. One more time, breathing in, reaching up, and breathe out. Okay, we'll flow side to side, so planting one hand down at the side, bending into the elbow, reach the other arm up and over, palm faces down. Keep the legs and the sit bones rooted, so don't lift the legs up. And then opening out through the arm backwards a bit, so we open into the chest and the ribs side of the body. Inhale into that space. Exhale, float on over. Inhale again into the space that you're creating. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, bring the hands up, arms up, reaching up. Inhale here, draw the navel in, lengthen through your spine. And then exhale, twist one way. I'm coming over to my left. My right arm's going to come down to my knee, palm face up. And then my left hand, fingertips are going to perch behind me. Have this palm on the knee facing up, because if we hold onto the knee, we tend to maybe like pull around too much, and we just don't need to do that. So think more about length. So as you inhale, the breath travels up from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Just these subtle movements and sensations. And as you exhale, just soften around the edges a little bit. Okay, now we're going to trace fingertips to the other side. And the same again, palms faces up on that knee. The other hand's behind you just to perch and give you some support. And again, inhale, lengthening gently. And exhale, softening. Okay, back to center, and we'll do a neck stretch. So perching fingertips either side of you. Again, roll the shoulders up, back and down, so you're getting that space and length between the ears and the shoulders. In fact, inhale in through your nose, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale through your mouth. Let it drop. That's a good one to do. Okay, right, so we'll do our shoulders, our neck now. So bring one ear to one shoulder. I've got my left ear on my left shoulder. Keep those shoulders sliding down. And you can close your eyes here, and we'll just take a few breaths and imagine that we're softening through this side that we're opening up. So inhaling and then exhale. Soften and melt, create some space. One more breath. And you're going to slowly dip the chin down to the chest and roll other ear to other shoulder. So I've now got my right ear and right shoulder. Again, thinking about sliding the shoulder blades down the back. And then breathing into whatever you can feel the most. Okay, and then we'll slowly come back to the centre. And we'll do eagle arms. So inhale, reach your hands away from each other. Exhale, wrap right arm over left. Bend the elbows. And then you can bring palm to palm. If that's not accessible, if that's just feels a bit weird, can't do it, then you can do backs of palms or you can do a bear hug. And there's no right or wrong, there's no good or bad, you just do what's best for you today. So wherever you are, roll your shoulders up, down and back, lifting the forearms, the hands up in line with the face, drawing the navel in slightly. If you're in bear hug, then dip your chin down and give yourself a nice big cuddle. Breathing deeply. Soften into the shoulder blades, the space in between the shoulder blades. One more breath here. Exhale, release, have a bit of a shake out, and we'll come to the other side. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, wrapping or maybe bear hugging. Shoulders roll down and back. If you're an eagle, the hands lift up in line with the face. Dropping in wherever you are, closing your eyes, breathing deeply in and out through your nose. And softening every time you exhale, making a little bit more space somewhere in your body on every exhale. Okay, one more breath. And release and shake out and do some shoulder rolls. And we'll come to all fours. So if you have sensitive knees, you can fold your mat if you need to, or not. Bring your wrists under shoulders and knees. They can come under the hips or you can have them a bit wider. So spread the fingers as well, so you have this nice strong base to work from. Begin with integrity in the body. So pulling front body to back body, so we're not hanging in. And we'll start from this position. We're going to move through the spine and connect the breath with the movement. So inhale, lift your tailbone, let the belly drop, expand through the chest, look ahead. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, draw the navel in and up, round through the spine, round the upper back, and dip the chin down. So it's like a wave of movement through the spine, flowing with the breath. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops, chest drops and expands, and we look ahead. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone under, like a wave, rippling up the back. Right, now close your eyes and feel into the movement. There's no right or wrong, there is no good or bad, just move intuitively and in a way that feels good for you today. So feel into it. Don't think about how it looks, just feel and move. And when you're ready, if you want to, you can add in other movements within the cat-cow kind of framework. So you can do hip circles and rib circles, come side to side, and back and forth with the hips, anything that feels good for you today. So just spend some time moving through your spine, through the body, and seeing what feels good. Do a few more rounds of breath here. and then we're going to end in a cow. So cow is with the tailbone lifted, belly drop, chest expanding forwards, fingers are spread wide, grip into the finger tips, tuck your toes, draw the navel in, take a big breath in, and then as you breathe out, press through the hands and send the hips up and back for downward dog. Downward dog can be really nice to move here. You don't have to have straight legs, the heels don't have to be on the floor. Head is heavy, shake your head out. So you can bend one knee and straighten the other. You can come high up onto the toes and back down. Pressing into the hands and the feet. Just one more big breath here. And then as you exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees and send them gently down to the floor. Bring the knees wide, big toes together, and bring the hips onto the heels for child's pose. And then you can stay here for as long as you like, as long as time allows. And just breathing deeply down into your belly. So I will leave you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a beautiful day, and remember your intention, come back to it. Yeah, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye.